You have entered the Chronic's rabbit hole. Michael the Chosen, thank you so much for your Patreon membership request. You're bringing something new down the rabbit hole, and the band is called FINNTROLL, and the song is called Trollhammaren.
Thank you so much, Michael. I'm really looking forward to this Finnish Trollhammer song. Michael, thank you so much for bringing this new band down the rabbit hole. This is FINNTROLL, and you let us know that this band is entirely about trolls.
Yep.
The ancient folklore of trolls who hide in the woods, kidnap children, destroy things, magical trolls. Yeah. And you also let us know that this song in particular, Trollhammer, is about a troll who has a hammer who is fighting off the Christians who are invading his land, which is such an amazing song to be put together because of all the folklore that is around in the north, in Finland and Sweden and everywhere else. That's just such a magical place up north, to be honest.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for bringing this down the rabbit hole, for letting us have the lyrics so we kind of know what's being sung. Yeah. This is a Finnish singer who sings in Swedish. So I am really looking forward to this. If you guys are as excited as we are to have FINNTROLL come down the rabbit hole, remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more EntertheCronic.
Make sure to hammer that like button because we are Christians as well. So if you want us to stay around, you're going to have to hammer us. All right. You ready?
We're ready.
Okay, before we get into that, I just wanted to get a little elaboration on what we're like seeing here and all that. They have some funky instruments looking. There's people just walking in. It looks like I'm confused if like these are some of the, I guess the Finnish or the northern people mixed with some of the Christians that are coming into the land, and then they're gonna eat them like at the place here.
For me, this is very bard-like. So I think they're in a tavern, a troll tavern.
Yeah, a troll tavern.
And so I think they're all trolls.
All trolls, okay.
And we saw like a dead person with an apple in their mouth, and I think that was the Christian.
Okay, there you go.
So they're all trolls. They're in a troll tavern.
Nice.
They're playing troll music.
Yes.
They're singing about Trollhammer, who's going out and hammering on the Christians.
Yeah.
And bringing them back to make
damn
soup.
Inquisitors.
Yes. So I think this is phenomenal. That's at least what I'm picking up from it.
No, you're probably right.
Coming into this, the music was very like tavern bard like, and
Yes.
I was kind of expecting it to be a lot heavier
Yeah,
at the
me too.
beginning.
Me too.
But I'm actually really happy that it's not, and that it is like this bard like.
It's kind of a
like,
happier mood for what's happening.
It is a very happy mood for what's happening.
Yeah.
And like to see them taking bones and literally drumming with bones and like these crazy looking instruments that they're playing, but then it's also like such an upbeat, almost happy, like
yeah,
this is great. But
cheers,
Trollhammer. So I'm loving it. I think this is amazing.
It sounds great, looks great, it's hilarious. This is amazing. Let's keep it going.
Wow.
That was a lot of fun. And it makes you just think, like, I know this is all about like their folklore and everything, but still there always is two sides of a story, two sides of a war, and two like you can see how people celebrate and prepare for war too. Like all the trolls, like they kind of doing the same things the humans are doing. So like that's why I mean is like we're all fighting each other, yet like we all kind of are part of this earth, just trying to make it through and just live with some sustenance, right? Like
Absolutely.
and we all know what all the Christians did around the world, so like I can understand this, and this is a nice way to bring it up, and like especially when you're bringing like the troll and not like a specific group that got attacked from them. So I think that's a nice way to bring it up.
And I really like the way they brought it up because like it's specifically the folklore and the myths and like everything of that belief from that culture is what's fighting against.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? So it's not like people fighting against people. It's like, no, these are beliefs and ideologies that are fighting against beliefs and ideologies.
100%.
And so I think this is such a great way to bring that up and to be like, no, like Trollhammer.
Yeah.
Like this is what we have. These are the trolls of our forest. These were the nightmares under the beds that we can't use to keep
These are our
kids.
tales. You can't
These
take
are
them
our
away.
tales.
Yeah.
And
100%.
so to have that fighting against, I think, is so powerful because like even where I grew up in Canada, there are so many Native American first lore and folklore and stories that I grew up on from where I grew up that fight against that ideology, fighting against the Christian ideology, and that faith is it's so prevalent, and there's so much beauty to these myths and this folklore that gets lost when it becomes forgotten. So like
some of the old ways and the spirits that used to rule this world, like they were saying, like there's so much wisdom from all this past time, and like you said, I'm glad that you brought up the First Nations over in Canada, because we've suppressed so much of their knowledge too, like in our schools and all that, and there's so much things that we could learn from them, from their ways. So I'm sure the trolls even had some ways that they were doing things correct, right?
And that's like for where we were, or at least where I grew up in Canada, I was lucky enough to for me and for my son that we were able to grow up and go to school on like the First Nations land. So we were able to learn these stories, learn some of their language, learn a lot of these ancient ways and traditions that have become lost due to the suppression because of Christians and because of everything coming into Canada that also spread throughout the world, even in Scandinavia.
Yeah.
So like, I'm proud of the trolls for fighting back and being like, no, like these are our stories. Don't kill our history. Don't kill our folklore. Don't hide us in the woods because we're still here. Like,
you could have joined the party, but you wanted to take it over instead.
Exactly.
So like, that's why we're so open too about what we're about, because we want to join everyone's party, and we want y'all to join our party. So if you are new to this party, definitely hit that subscribe button. Like if you had a good time with us, and let us know what other Trollhammer you want to see come down the rabbit hole, because that was a lot of fun. Thank you so much, Michael, for this. This was great, but we are now exiting the rabbit hole, folks.
Thank you guys so much for being with us, Michael. This was phenomenal. I'm looking forward to the rest of your requests for this month.
Oh, yeah.
Peace and love, everyone.
God bless y'all.
Take care, and bye for now.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Enter the Chronicness.
Special thanks to all of our YouTube, Patreon, and Buy Me a Coffee members. Thank you for all of your support.